Breaking news, my country people. President Tinubu has no control over the price of fuel and may soon lose support, Reno Omokri warns. Hello guys, welcome back to the news. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The former presidential media aide, Reno Omokri, on Tuesday declared that President Bola Tinubu does not have control over the price of petrol in the country. According to him, the days when presidents determine the price of petrol is gone forever, with the removal of the fuel subsidy, and only market forces determine the prices of petrol. He made the submission in a Twitter post on Tuesday following the sudden increase in petrol price to 617 naira per litre. He tweeted, "President Tinubu has no control over the prices of fuel. Those days are gone forever. The market forces now control the price of petrol. So the pressure should not be on the president over the cost of fuel. Let the Independent Petrol Marketers Association of Nigeria deal with that." Now, Reno Omokri in his post added that Tinubu needs to do a lot of things to make sure that he sets measures in place to cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal. And he made it known that Tinubu needs to increase the current minimum wage from 30,000 to at least 75,000. And he said the failure to do that, the president may lose the support he came into office with. And according to Omokri, the Nigerian government can surely afford to pay a better wage to workers. Now, what we should pressure the president on is the minimum wage, according to Reno Omokri. The current minimum wage is 30,000 naira and is grossly inadequate when compared to the current cost of living in Nigeria. And President Tinubu calls himself Asiwaju, meaning the progress that leads the way. It is not very Asiwaju-like when governors are increasing salaries, when governors are not increasing salaries to help workers cope with the rising cost of living. And Asiwaju Tinubu has not led the way. So Nigeria's minimum wage should be increased to at least 75,000 naira. And the Nigerian president Tinubu must lead the way in facilitating that, or he will lose the huge support base he started off with on May 29, 2023. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? If we have 70 billion for senators and representatives to buy furniture, if we have 65 billion naira to pay civilians to Buhari and Obasanjo and their aides after their disastrous 8 years in office, surely Nigeria can afford to pay both public and private sector workers a living wage. Yes, they can do so. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? Because this is very, very serious. Now, Nigerians have reacted. Tinubu will not lose his supporters because all Tinubu supporters are hopeless and they don't have any hope at all. They are senseless. It is very unfortunate that this present government led by Tinubu is taking Nigeria for a ride. Mr. Reno Omokri, your assertion here is wrong, as people are only giving Mr. President Tinubu the benefit of doubt. Some of us know him as a capitalist and that nothing good can ever come out from his Nazareth or from his Jerusalem. They thought it's easy, but for the past 8 years, Nigerians are going to go through a lot. It is not God making, but it is our own making, and we should look for a solution into this. We are discussing this because our leaders in government lacks initiative and principles to run a modern state. The fuel prices are unstable all over the world, but countries who have intelligent government have safety nets to cushion it. And over the years, they would have known that the country will run into problems, and they would have fixed 4 refineries and even built more. The country would have been turned into a refinery hub of Africa. But look at us, crooked individuals and criminals elected into office. That's what we've got now. Who supported him before? Nobody supported Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Mr. President, this is becoming unbearable to the masses. It is no longer funny anymore. Well, my country people, these are reactions from Nigerians. I'm sure the hardship, is really biting harder and harder on majority of us in this country. Now we are seeing how things are going. The government, in fact, everything is just increasing. The prices of fuel keeps on increasing day by day, and people have started making predictions that before December we might be buying fuel for 1,000 per litre. Who knows what would happen? And the Dangote refinery is yet to kick off. Meanwhile, we have refineries in this country that are not functional, and Tinubu is planning on spending so much money for palliatives. Now, how about Tinubu taking those monies and put it into a refinery, making them functional? How about that? But the president is not reasoning towards that aspect. He's only trying to look for a temporary solution to the problems of Nigerians, which we know will not be enough. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? Support-Omokri has given his own options that, see, this is what the Nigerian government should do. This is what Tinubu have to do. President Tinubu no longer have control over the prices of fuel, as he had personally removed the fuel subsidy. Yes, he did so on May 29th during his inauguration as the president of this country. And during his inaugural speech in Abuja, he made it known that there is no longer fuel subsidy, and then he called off the payment of the fuel subsidies. So my country people, now we've seen that the price of petrol all over the country is on a high side, and President Tinubu is yet to do something about this. But then Support-Omokri has put the president in his place, making him know that the prices of petrol is gone forever. Now the president can no longer determine the prices of fuel. So the days when the president will determine the price of fuel is now gone, leaving Nigerians to suffer at the hands of the petroleum marketers. Now it is now left for the independent petrol marketers to do something about this before things will get out of hand. Now Tinubu has to, first of all, look at the current minimum wage, which is at 30,000. He should increase it to at least 75,000 naira, and failure to do so, the president may lose the support he came with into office. So he may lose the support he needs from his supporters, because Nigerians will no longer be there to support him. So my country people, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts concerning this? Make una come chook mouth for this matter. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.